Hi, everybody. It's Dr. Chris. All my friends in New Zealand, howdy to you. Um, and maybe even Australia, I might have some people listening. Good day. It is the first Tuesday here in the US. I know it's Wednesday in New Zealand, but I am coming on to talk about your promotions for the month of September. So there's a little bit of a different thing going on with you guys lately, in that you must be on Essential Rewards to get any of these promotions. So if you are not on Essential Rewards, you're not going to get any of these. So first of all, you have to get on Essential Rewards. All right. It makes sense to do this anyway, because you're going to get points back to get free products. All right. So make sure you're signed up. If you do not know anything about what I'm talking about, I will put a link to Essential Rewards in the description, or you can reach out to me and I can help you out because it is super simple. There's no obligation. You can cancel it at any time, and you're going to get a whole bunch for getting your monthly wellness box. All right, so let's dig in. First of all, at 145 PV, you are going to be getting Ylang Ylang. Now, I apologize. This is a 15 ml bottle. You guys are only getting 5 mils, but I don't have a 5 ml bottle, and it's the first couple of days of the month here, so I didn't have time to get it. But nonetheless, you still get the benefit of Ylang Ylang. And this is really a favorite. It's a floral scent, but it's not super florally, because I don't resonate with super florally things, but it seems to be like a balance that's really great to kind of help with this springtime weather. So it's going to start to lighten up and it just sort of make everything really fresh, especially after the long winter months, right? So it is coming from a lush tropical forest, and it's going to help you have balance in your life. So Ylang Ylang, I always think of yin and yang and harmony and balancing, and it is in so many of the blends for that reason. So I like to apply this over my heart. So I can just put a drop. It's super mild. You shouldn't have to dilute it, but if you do, you can just put some carrier oil with it. And so I like to just rub it over my heart and just help to create that balanced feeling, or you can diffuse it. It's really nice with things like lavender, or if you really want a floral experience, you can add a little bit of jasmine. Don't add too much. That one's super concentrated too. And just surround yourself with the aroma of a blossoming spring garden. All right, at 190 PV, you are going to get the Ylang Ylang as well as a Morning Start shower gel. Now, I only have the, this is a shower gel. It's just a gel base, but your Morning Start is going to look like this. It's going to come in a bottle like this, but it's going to have some added oils to it: peppermint, lemongrass, rosemary. This is why it's called a Morning Start, because these are uplifting oils to kind of get your day going. The lemongrass is really fresh for cleaning your body, and the peppermint is going to wake you up. And the rosemary is really good for memory and energizing the brain. So the other additive in here for essential oils is juniper, and this is really good for cleansing the skin and purifying. So what I do, all of Young Living's products are super concentrated. So I do not just use it right out of the bottle. What I do, and this just depends on your preference, you might use a third of it or you might use a half of it, but I pour some out and I keep about a third or a half in here. I put a little bit of baking soda, maybe a teaspoon, and then I fill it up with water. And that usually gives me a great sudsy lathering effect with the addition of the baking soda. Because remember, these are toxic chemical free products, in that There's no sodium lauryl sulfate added, and that's usually what companies are adding to their products for that sudsing effect. But we can get it with baking soda. And if you add the water, you just want to make sure. I usually get it out there, put the baking soda in first, mix that a little bit, and then I'll put the water in to kind of get everything distributed. And even better, if you are getting things like the oils, the mixture of oils like the Orthosport or the Ortho-Ease, there's the Sensation oil, there's the relaxation oil. They all come with pumps. And so if I get another bottle and I already have one at home, I'll stick the pump right in here. Or I'm sure you could probably get some on Amazon or whatnot, but I tend to have some laying around. So I put it in there. And then it makes it super easy to put that in there. Or you can get a foaming pump from whatever. You can reuse some of your Thieves hand soap pumps, or you can get them on Amazon or wherever online, and then put your gel in there. You don't even need the baking soda because it's going to foam it up, and then add the water, and then you can make a foaming cleansing gel. So there's so many ways to do this, and it's really a matter of preference of how like thick you actually want this, but they're super concentrated. So I find I don't need it to come out straight. All right, at 250 PV, you're going to get the gel, you're going to get the 5 ml ylang-ylang, and then you're also going to get tangerine in a 5 ml bottle. So I've got it here in the US, we've got Vitality Oils, which just means that we can take these, it's labeled for internal use. The tangerine also comes in an orange label, and that is for aromatic or diffusing or topical use, but it's both the same oil inside, guys. And I know even if you don't have the Vitality Oils for New Zealand and Australia, you're probably going to get the orange label, still same thing. But I didn't have a small one. I only had a big 15 ml for that orange label, but the oil inside is the same, so no worries. All right, so tangerine. It tastes like a tangerine. So what would you do with tangerine if you had it? Well, you might add a little bit to your water or your Ningxia or a smoothie if you were taking it internally, or you might diffuse it for its uplifting scent. So all of the citrus oils are uplifting no matter what they are. But tangerine just has that little extra something to it, right? And really just helps to freshen a room that might be a little musty or stuffy after a winter. So you can put it in a spray bottle, put a little water in there, just make sure you shake it up and spray around and just really lighten and freshen the room up. You can also just breathe it in. You can diffuse it if you want to just make yourself happy, right? The other thing that comes for the 250 PV that I do not have is the succulent ceramic diffuser. There's a picture of it on my Facebook page. You can also look on the Young Living page for this, but it is a diffuser that you don't plug in. There's a little wick, and you put the oil on the wick or the string, and it draws it up into the ceramic little succulent looking thing. It's just a white color. It's actually pretty sweet looking. So this is great for small spaces or places that you might not have anything anywhere to plug in, maybe even the car if you don't want to use a plug-in diffuser, maybe a little bathroom or even in a closet situation. So that's pretty sweet. So you get for 250 PV, that succulent ceramic diffuser, the tangerine 5 ml, as well as your Morningstar shower gel, your ylang-ylang 5 ml, and yeah, that's it, the tangerine. All right, we're at the end, 320 PV. You are going to get Blue Tansy. Have you guys seen this oil yet? It's pretty crazy. I remember when this first got released. Oh, look at what it has done. Look at this. It's like black in there. Wow. I think the last time I used this, I didn't put the cap on all the cap on all the way. So I just want to show you what this looks like because it's pretty crazy. Woo! It's like blue blood. Look at this. So just beware. This stains, okay? It's going to stain inside your diffuser. Look at this. Woo! All right, I'm just going to go for it. So when you smell it, you will have a reminiscence of, you can smell it. It's in the Valor. So if you have Valor and have been using that, it comes in the starter kit for the US. It's blue for this reason, for the blue tansy. So it is a rare botanical plant in the chamomile family, and it is known to be beneficial for skin. But you know, you don't want to go rubbing it on your skin and going out because it will look like this. But you might want to put maybe a few drops in your nighttime face mask or your cream or your serum so that you can get all the goodness absorbing into your skin and then you can wash it off. It does come off, right? My hands are not going to stay like this, I promise you. I just wanted to show you. So it's great for also soothing fatigue muscles after exercise. And again, you would just dilute it, put a drop or two into some coconut oil or V6 oil or some other carrier oil to put on your skin, because you see what happens if you're putting it on directly. So you have been warned. You have been warned that this will stain if you use it on its own, right? So you don't want to stain your diffuser, your fabrics, your surfaces, your skin. Don't put it on directly, put it on with a carrier oil. So that is it for today. And by the way, the flower is yellow, but it distills into a blue color. So that is really pretty cool chemistry and alchemy right there. All right. That is the end of your September promos. So I come on every Tuesday on Young Living with Dr. Chris, and I talk about oils. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but I will talk about oils. If you guys have suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you like this. Subscribe so you know when I'm posting a video. And if you are not a Young Living member, look in the description for contacting me, because I love helping people with their oily journey. And have a great week. See you next time. Bye. Bye.